Hi everyone, my name is Nadia Ilyasada, and the activity I picked for the cross-gender leisure activity project I picked and I wanted to do was rock climbing. That's me. Looking up very rock climbing used to be seen as a mountaineering because it was a way giving the mountaineers to prepare themselves for a climbing expectations. It serves, of course, as a form of training in order to improve their climbing skills because it was very challenging. So in 1920s, it gradually became known in the United States as an essential factor in mountaineering climbing. And then later in 1950s, rock climbing was considered as a sport on its own, and this a lot of development have happened over the years until it became a sport on its own, right? And it continues to gain a lot of popularity at present day, and a lot of people does rock climbing. In this way of doing rock climbing, the development of the system called grading system uh, created created, and this how the grading system is works, that it depends on how easy or difficult the climb is, and the climber of course chooses the grade he wants to climb depending on his or her level of skill and expertise. So of course each country has their own grading system. The development of different climbing styles that are based on type of the terrain, with or without the use of ropes, or with several other gears, indoor or outdoor climbing. So as I mentioned before, that there is indoor climbing and outdoor climbing. Um, I think that if you are a new learner and you're learning how to do rock climbing, I think indoor climbing is a really nice way to start doing rock climbing. Um, so for doing the rock climbing, there are personal requirements that you need to have. A helmet, some people wears it inside, indoor and outdoor. Outdoor is nice to have it. And there is you need to have climbing shoes, a crash chalk. Of course, the crash chalk is also very important because if you start doing rock climbing, indoor or outdoor, your hand starts getting very sweaty, and you need to apply that in your hands so you won't fall off on the ground. There are it doesn't require a lot of skills or experience because as you practice you will learn. So there are two skills: is the foot techniques and hand techniques. The foot technique is when the climber uses the inside of the foot to stand firmly on a foothold, and there's the one is the hand techniques, is when the climber's hand can grip a hold using mainly fingers strength, specifically the first joint in the fingers and also the second finger joint. And when usually we start talking about rock climbing, some people think of Tom Cruise's movie. If you guys have seen it, Mission Impossible, where the guy is hanging from a wall with one hand holding the rock and his body is hanging, which is usually that's not how it is, and people imagine that. But rock climbing is not like that. But some people might can do that. But basically, you need 3 points at least to hold on the rock or on the wall, cause so you won't fall off. So, to talk about who usually participate in this activity or sports, um, it's, it's there are studies that they confirm that the complexity of people's perception of meaning with any given activity. So this is